Hey everybody, taking a trip through memory lane again. 1972, what a great year in music for many styles. This is a little list I put together of the 10 greatest acoustic guitar songs of 1972. Hope you enjoy. Well, what we'll do is I'll play a little bit of the song, hopefully not giving away, just a short little blurb. We won't go on too long. Then if you can guess it, write it down in the comments. And then I'll come on and say a little bit about the artist and tell you what the answer is, play a little more of the song, and then we'll go on to the next one. So this first song is a great song. Let's see if I can think of a few hints here. I'll try to give you a couple hints. The main songwriter in this great band was named David Gates. Some of their other great songs were If, Baby I'ma Want You, I'd Like to Make It With You, just Mother Freedom, a bunch of great songs, and I haven't heard too much of them lately. For some reason, they were one of the biggest bands of the '70s. I don't hear too much about them. Let's see if you recognize this one. You kept me safe and warm, kept me warm, kept me warm. You gave your love to me, set me free, set me free. The finest shoes I ever knew were all those years I spent with you. Yeah, you probably got that one right. That's a great, great song by Bread, 1972. I saw David Gates in some YouTube videos, and he was playing in, it looked like kind of a church fellowship hall, not so different than where I played. I know I've heard him also say that he thinks drummers are a pain in the neck, so he tends to do a lot of acoustic stuff now, and he still sings around, but he's got all those great songs that he wrote, and just really all he needs is a guitar to do those. It's nice to have a band, but what a great artist. You kept me safe and warm, kept me warm, kept me warm. You gave your love to me, set me free, set me free. The finest shoes I ever knew were all those years I spent with you, and I would give anything I own, give up my heart, my home, and I would give anything I own just to have you back again, just to have you back again. This next one is a song that by an artist that really needs no introduction. I had his greatest hits. It was a white album, and it was the only album I ever had, but I wore it out, and I really know all the songs on that greatest hits album, and they're all great songs for acoustic guitar. This is one that was a great song from 1972 by this artist. I'll give you a little more information on the other side. Go away then, damn ya. Go on and do as you please. Ain't gonna see me get down on my knees. I'm undecided and my heart's been divided. You've been turning my world upside down. Yes, that is a song by the great James Taylor, Don't Let Me Be Lonely Tonight. I got that out of an old piano vocal guitar book. You saw that Popular Music magazine, that kind of piano vocal guitar music, and a lot of them were written in the key of E. I sometimes wonder if he might have played them in the key of D with the capo on the second fret. but I learned them all in E, so I know a bunch of James Taylor in E, and I don't know if he plays them all in E. I think some of them he might play with the capo on the second fret and in D. Anyway, that's a super duper good song. Kind of hard to play. Don't Let Me Be Lonely Tonight. I don't want to be lonely tonight. Not only is this next song a great song in and of its own right, but it's got to be one of the definitive summer '70s songs, right up there with Sammy John's Chevy Van or Ventura Highway by America. This is a great 1972 song. I remember hearing it at Boy Scout camp around a campfire. And at the time, I don't know how good they were in real life, but at the time it was like some of the camp masters had their guitars, and there was a big old campfire, and they played this song, and it was July in Upper Michigan, and it was just perfect for the summer in the '70s. This band also did, it was a great duo, and another one of their great songs is Hummingbird, which I believe was off the same album. So that was Summer Breeze, a great, great song by Seals and Crofts. What a great group. I love Darling, If You Want Me to Be Closer to You, Get Closer to Me. We May Never Pass This Way Again. East of Ginger Trees. What else did they do? Hummingbird, such a really good song. I'll Play for You, Diamond Girl. Man, they had a bunch of great songs in the '70s. And I think, was it the Seals guy or Crofts, but one of them kind of went country in the '80s, sort of like Charlie Daniels or Nitty Gritty Dirt Band. But he was really that old acoustic music, kind of hippie acoustic music. But Summer Breeze is just a terrific song. This next song is another just great, great song by a great, great songwriter. I don't know what they were eating for breakfast back then, but man, they had so many great songwriters and songs and artists. And this is one of the very best of the acoustic artists of the period. Unfortunately, he's no longer with us, and I just think really he only left us with a few albums, and and a few songs and what he could have done over as the years went by. It's just heartbreaking, really, when you think about it. This is such a good song. Number that you just gave me. Something in my eyes, you know it happens every time. I think about the love that I thought would save me. Isn't that the way they say it goes? Well, let's forget all that. Yeah, I feel pretty sure most of you recognize that. That's Operator, 1972. And it was only a year later, September 20th, that Jim Croce died in that horrible plane crash, along with that great guitar player he had. That was a great duo. It was I think I'll leave this whole song to play, and you can watch how I play it. And I play the lead part too, but I didn't do that on this. Oh, operator, oh, could you help me place this call? You see the number on the matchbook is old and faded. He's living in LA with my best old ex-friend Ray. But gosh, she says she knew well and sometimes hated. Way they say it goes. Well, let's forget all that and give me the number if you can find it, so I can call just to tell her I'm fine. I've overcome the blow, I've learned to take it well. I only wish my words could just convince myself that it just wasn't real, but that's not the way it feels. Operator, or could you help me place this call? The number that you just gave me. Something in my eyes, you know it happens every time. I think about the love that I thought would save me. Way they say it goes. Well, let's forget all that. Give me the number if you can find it, so I can call just to tell her I'm fine at the show. I've overcome the blow, I've learned to take it well. I only wish my words could just convince myself that it just wasn't real, but that's not the way it feels. Operator, well, let's forget about this call. There's no one there that I really wanted to talk to. Well, thank you for your time. Well, you've been so much more than kind. You can keep the dime. Way they say it goes. Well, let's forget all that. Give me the number if you can find it, so I can call just to tell her I'm fine at the show. I've overcome the blow, I've learned to take it well. I only wish my words could just convince myself that it just wasn't real, but that's not the way it feels. No, that's not the way it feels. Okay, this next one's a great one from 1972, and I remember listening to it in going to football practice. I didn't play that much football, but I was on a football team at the time, and it was always on the car radio. So I've liked this song. I was just kind of associated with my friend's dad. Um, and a couple other little hints. This was a child star that was in a show that was kind of like Leave It to Beaver, except this family had some pretty good music, actually legitimately good music, and but it was kind of like Leave It to Beaver, I would say. And then in the early 70s, this star was a little older and he kind of went hippie and got booed off the stage at Madison Square Garden, and he wrote this song about it. Those are all the hints I'll give, but pretty great artist.
People came from miles around, everyone was there. Yoko brought a walrus, there was magic in the air. And over in the corner, much to my surprise, old Mr. Hughes in Dylan's shoes, wearing his disguise. But it's alright now, I learned my lesson well.
Yeah, that was Ricky Nelson, great artist. And of course, he did Traveling Man and Hello, Mary Sue, Goodbye Heart, I'm Walking. I think he had several, really good kind of early 60s, late 50s type songs. But he did that Garden Party. He kind of went hippie, kind of grew his hair out and a beard and started wearing kind of denim and everything. And there was some oldies show in Madison Square Garden, and I think he was booed. And he wrote that song Garden Party, which is about Madison Square Garden. And then of course, unfortunately, he passed away in a plane crash too. I'll have to do a little thing on Ricky Nelson sometime. He really had, I played a bunch of Ricky Nelson songs over the years. Great songwriter and performer. Well, this ranking was really 1 through 10. I don't know how numerical it is, but it was 10 of the best acoustic guitar songs of 1972. And I think I'll save the last 5 for another video, so it won't go on too long. But I hope you enjoyed that. And just once again, let me reiterate, I wasn't really trying to sing those. I'm just mostly focused on the guitar part and kind of singing. And I don't know, I didn't think my singing was all that great on a couple of them. But anyway, super duper good period in music if you like acoustic guitar. The early and mid 70s, there were a bunch of great artists, and late 60s too. But I would say, especially in the early and mid 70s, you had some of the great acoustic guitar music ever. Thanks. God bless.